I hope you're having a good day. It's hard to believe, but just a couple days ago here, I think it was 89 degrees. It's 34 degrees and it's snowing pretty decent. Hopefully this knocks back any grasshoppers and things like that, and we definitely need the moisture. I can't remember the last time I'd seen it snow this late into the year. I'm just watching a little calf I tagged walk off. I only got 4 heifers left. They're inside this barn here, so if they do have a calf born, I don't have to worry about it getting chilled down, because the bulls that I used are a Longhorn cross and a Wagyu cross, and they don't do very good in weather like this. They're kind of, their calves don't do very good. They're kind of thin skinned and they get chilled down real easy in something like this and probably just die. So but if I can get them to where they're at least a day or two old, they can survive it. But yeah, kind of crazy weather we're having. But I already put all my winter stuff away, so I didn't bother going to get my gloves out of the box they're in. I kind of wish I had, but oh well, getting her done. Have a good day. You know, sometimes it's just a little bit too cold and snowy to do cowboy stuff on your horse, like move a young bull back where he needs to go. So then you gotta use a buggy. This is one of those times I didn't feel like, just really didn't feel like getting on a horse to do this. So I apologize to anyone, or if this revokes a little bit of my cowboy card, but it was used to at least being up in the 60s and 70s. I'm not back acclimated to snow and stuff yet, so, but I do apologize. But I did just to where he needs to be, and I see why he got where he was, because for some reason that gate's laying there like that. So out in the cold anyway fixing that, but at least this has a heater and I can hop back in here and get warmed up. But somehow the hinge broke off, the bottom one there snapped right off. Not sure how that happened. There's the buggy. Well, about a month ago the furnace in our house quit us, and I figured that was something that'd be wonderful to worry about in fall, so we've been using our fireplace off and on, and luckily we got a pretty big jag of firewood, but I'm definitely going to need some for today. I'm getting chilly after all that gate fixing, so take some of this up to the house and get the fire going. Before I go back to the house to build the fire to get warmed up, I decided to come out here and check on these pears that are already out here, because not that this is like a horrible snowstorm. Let me flip. But you can see it's kind of blowing them, and they've drifted up against this fence. So I just got to go and make sure none of those calves have crawled through that fence, because these are all old enough they can outrun me, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to catch them to put them back through there. But it looks like everything's doing good, and nothing's chilled down. They're all nursing, staying warm. So it's one of those things I got to do so I can sit and relax now. I don't have to sit and worry about it anymore, and I don't have to sit and, God, I should go look and make sure no calves have crawled through the fence. So I had to do that before I went and started the fire and got warmed up and take her easy for a minute. So all good. One of the only things I really like about this house is this fireplace, and this is called a hotel box. And the way it works is, once I get this fire going pretty good and roaring, this works just like a potbelly stove, where I can close these doors and they seal up and I can latch them. And then I've got these dampeners here that I can, those need to be open, that I can shut, and then it traps all that heat in here and it radiates out instead of just the heat coming out the front here. So it works just like a potbelly stove that way, and gets it really nice and warm in here. So just let this get to rolling pretty good, and then I'll shut it down. I think it's, you know, the other about this house is that it's built into the side of a hill, so a lot of it's underground, so it never gets very cold in here. Even if it gets to 40 below, it probably would never get below 45 or 50 degrees, and it's at 60 degrees in here now. And if I'm not careful with this fireplace, I can get it up to 75 pretty easy, which is too hot for me. So, but anyway, that's kind of the only thing that I like about this house. As you can see from the roof, because it's kind of underground, it had some leaks a while ago and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, that's the fireplace. Pretty cool. That's why we don't really have to have a furnace even in the heart of winter. So, just thought I'd show you that.